Once you have completed your value scale and your gradation scale, it is time to move on to your Zentangle design, in which we're going to be incorporating value, pattern, and design to that. So we're going to set this aside, make sure your name's on it. We're going to set that aside. You are going to need a 4 by 4 inch piece of paper. You are going to need a 5 by 5 inch piece of paper, and you are going to need an ultra fine Sharpie. So let's begin. We are going to start by putting 4 dots in the corner. Now we don't want to make our dots way in the corner. We want to leave a little bit of a border. So I'm going to put a little dot here, 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 and here. Now we want to talk about the difference between organic and geometric. So geometric is something like a circle, a square, triangle. Organic is more amoeba, or maybe the shape of a tree, something more natural. A leaf is more organic in nature, whereas a diamond is geometric. So we want to be, you can decide on a geometric line or an organic line, but we are going to create an organic or a geometric line in here. Now there's a couple ways you can do this. You could make the line look the same going from this dot to this dot all the way around, or you could choose to have these 2 types of lines be the same and these 2 types of lines be the same. If you want different lines, I highly suggest that the opposite sides are the same and the other ones might be different if you want to have more than one. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do a geometric one. So let's see, I'm going to maybe come over here and I'm going to do a geometric border design. Notice I'm trying to make sure I hit that corner. I'm going to turn this and I'm going to come over. And I'm just doing this all the way around. So I hit all 4 dots. Okay, so now I have a geometric border. You might have an organic border. So I'm going to show you one that's partially finished. So this is showing an organic border, and this is showing an organic. Now notice this one is the same kind of all the way around. This one I did something different. So, oh no, I guess I didn't. So this one has more waves, I guess, and this one only has 1 wave. So what I did something here, and then I did something a little different on this side. So now the next step, you are going to use 3 complex lines to start on one side, create a complex line, and end on a different side. Now I could keep this geometric, or I can make it rounded. I think I'm going to try and keep this very geometric since I started with geometric. So let's see what I can do here. Really think about your lines and what you want to do, because you're working with the permanent marker. And I said I was going to do geometric and I started curving. I'm used to lots of curves. Okay, so notice I went off this side, but I ended on this side. So that's a fairly complex line. One of the things that I'm thinking about is I'm thinking about breaking up this inside space. So that's line number 1. Now if I look at my space right now, this is a small space. This is a kind of small space, but notice that all of these, this is one large space in here. This is kind of a large space. I want to break this part up a little bit more. So I might start from here, and I might decide there's space number 2, or line number 2. Now you're going to notice, do you see how this is broken up even further? This part looks like it hasn't been broken up enough. So maybe that's where I need to do a little bit more breaking up of those lines. So I think I am going to start, and it looks like I went off this side, I went off this side, I went off this side, but I haven't done anything over here. And I didn't realize that until now. So I think I might turn this way, and I need to break something up over there because I want to make sure it gets off all 4 sides. I think I'm going to kind of go through the middle here, so I might end up with kind of a smaller section of something here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come straight down here, and then I think I'm going to come over across something like that. So now I've broken up that space. So now it looks like all the spaces are looking more similar in size. So once you're done with your border, you're going to choose 3 lines, 3 complex lines that you're going to go off all 4 edges of hitting all 4 sides of your design. That's the next step.